Hey there and welcome. Today we're going to talk about something super comforting. It's this amazing idea that no matter what's going on in your life, God is always near.
Have you ever had one of those days where you just feel kind of worried or sad or maybe just a little bit lost? We all do, and it's totally, completely okay to feel that way. For real.
So, let's dive into that feeling of being worried. It's just part of being a person. But the most important thing to know right off the bat is that you are never, ever alone when you feel that way.
Sometimes life can really feel like this, right? Like you're being pressed down by all your worries. It's kind of like you're carrying this super heavy backpack that you just can't seem to take off. But here's the really good news. God totally gets that feeling. He knows exactly what it's like when we're in trouble or feeling super anxious.
And because he understands, that leads us to something amazing, a promise. A piece of really, really good news that's just for you, especially for those times when you feel weighed down.
Okay, so this says, "The Lord is nigh unto all them that call upon him." Now, that word nigh might sound a little old-fashioned, right? But all it means is close, like really, really close. So what this is saying is that God is super close to anyone who calls out to him.
But what about that last part, call upon him in truth? What does that even mean? Well, it's way simpler than it sounds. It doesn't mean you have to say the perfect words or be perfect. Nope. It just means you have to be real. It means talking to God honestly about whatever is really in your heart. Okay, so how do you actually do that? How do you talk to God? Let's get into it, because I promise it's probably one of the easiest things you'll ever do. This is the whole secret right here. You don't need any fancy words. You don't need to sound like you're reading from a book. You just need your own honest feelings. Just be you. If you're scared, tell him. If you're happy, confused, whatever, just talk. Your words, your feelings, that's exactly what he's waiting to hear. And look at this. This is like a personal invitation straight from God to you. When it says, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden," well, heavy laden is just another way of saying you're carrying a lot of heavy stuff. Remember that backpack full of worries? That's you. And look at his promise. I will give you rest.
So what is this gift of rest? What actually happens when you open up and talk to him? Well, it's not just one thing. It's like a whole bunch of amazing gifts all wrapped into one.
So here's what God offers. First up, joy and consolation. That's basically like a giant warm hug for your heart when you're feeling down. Then there's peaceful security. That's the feeling of being totally safe, like you're wrapped in a cozy blanket and nothing can get to you. Next, rest for your heart. This is where you can finally let your mind take a break from all the worrying and just breathe. And finally, strength for any challenge. This is like getting a superpower boost to help you face anything that comes your way. And the coolest part is, this isn't some generic one-size-fits-all thing. God knows you. He knows exactly what you need and exactly what you can handle. He gives you the perfect kind of help just for you and your situation. Okay, this brings us to one last really awesome idea to remember. It's a way you can picture just how ready God is to listen all the time. Think about it like this. Jesus has put an open door right in front of you. Just imagine that for a second. A door that's never locked, it's never even closed, you don't have to knock or find a key, it's just wide open. So what does this open door really mean? It means you can talk to him literally anytime. Middle of the night, he's there. In the middle of school, he's there. He is always available. His help is never, ever shut off. And there's always light and love just streaming through that door, waiting for you. So let's just leave it with this thought. The next time you start to feel that heavy, worried feeling, who can you remember is always listening? Who is right there with that door wide open, just waiting for you? Remember that. You are never, ever alone.